Yo, what up? It's Jay Hen. Right now, you're listening.
On Wax the podcast, baby.
On Wax the podcast, right here in San Antonio, Texas. Number one podcast.
Like you drunk, I ain't scared of it. I put it on Chuck. You a bitch ass punk. In the NFL with skills and the type nigga like it's a bitch.
What it do, baby? It's your boy Jay Hen, know what I'm saying? We back in this motherfucker, man. Give me a hell yeah. Knock, knocking on heaven's door. What up? Back in this motherfucker, man. San Antonio, baby. I got this Dr. Pepper Blackberry. Holler at your boy. Oops. You already know what it is, baby. Wax Thursday or Friday. It's going down. You already know we got some Henny now. You wish. Can't do that, baby. Can't get canceled now. Didn't work too hard, baby. If I can get this Henny open, man. Solo episodes, my absolute favorite episodes. I get to talk about current events and my life and what's going on in my crazy life and funny stories. And I got a few for you this week. That's why, I'm so excited to talk about it. For everybody joining me, thank you so much, man. I love you all. Thank you so much. What else? If you're watching this and haven't subscribed on the YouTube, please subscribe on the YouTube. It's a brand new YouTube page. I'm trying to grow it, man. Please subscribe. On your Instagram, on your social media, share, like, tag, follow, all that good stuff. Make sure you're taking care of it right now because we fixing to jump into this motherfucker on Wax the podcast. Just a few housekeeping notes. Just a few tings. Let's get going. Number one, shout out to my boy Vinny Tovar. He was on the podcast a few episodes ago. If you haven't caught that episode, make sure you cop that episode. It's one of my favorite episodes, all right? Vinny Tovar, I got a country cowboy hat on. You know, I'm representing Smithville to the motherfucking fullest. You know what I'm saying? He actually moved to Nashville to follow his country artist, his country dreams. That's huge. Nashville's like the capital of country. It's Smithville, and then it's Nashville. You know what I'm saying? Both of the Villes, baby, holding it down. So he could have went to Smithville and performed at the Jamboree. That would have did wonders. But he decided to go to Nashville, which is also dope. So shout out to my boy Vinny Tovar. He's moved to Nashville. Man, I'm rooting for you. I think you're off to big things. And just don't forget us about us San Antonians when you do it, man. What else? Listen to the Ye album. Y'all like the Ye album? I thought it was okay. I mean, it was good. But it wasn't the Kanye that I tune in for usually. But it's the Kanye that we're gonna get today. So it wasn't bad. And it was refreshing to have some new Kanye, so I'll take it. So that I think that was kind of cool. Today, as I'm recording this, it's April Fool's. God dog it. How cringe is it that like grown-ups are still doing the April Fool's thing on social media? They'll post like the picture of the sonogram. It's like, we're expecting. I mean, seriously though, that's crazy. That's crazy, right? Some people, I saw this lady on my Facebook write this long ass message about how she got fired from her job and she'd been there for 20 years and she was so devastated. ... April Fools. It's like, whoa, we still doing that? You're my age. We still doing that? It reminds me of this story. Shout out to Smithville, man. Shout out to Steven Rodriguez. If you're watching this, we'd be in the cafeteria and he'd have this fucking fire ass burger or some shit, right? And he'd be like, I'm stuffed. I can't finish it. He'd look at me or anybody and be like, you want it? And I'd be like, hell yeah, bro. He's like, just asking. And I would be like, damn, he got me. It's one of those like, it's like one of those just asking. It's just like, gotcha. It's crazy though. Like some of the weird shit. A lot of fight news like Cyril Gaughan's out of the fight. Alex Pereira versus John Jones. It's on at the White House. ... April Fools. I just hate that shit. Like it's one of these situations where like you also see real people give real announcements and you can't take them serious because it's April Fools. You know what I mean? Only time I want to hear about April Fool's shit is when I'm like driving in the whip and my kid's saying some like April Fool's stuff, right? Like, Dad, your shoe's untied. April Fools. I'm like, haha, right? Like I could do that. But the like I got fired from my job and me and my girlfriend are pregnant. Say congrats. You wouldn't believe how many we saw one old boy was like, I'm getting rid of social media until next time. And he's a fucking lunatic. So I was really hoping like, hopefully this ain't an April Fool's joke. Hopefully you're really off social media. But like all the comments were like, no, please don't go. What are we going to do without you? I'm like, that's what that motherfucker wanted. So like, I don't know. April Fool's is kind of weird for me. It's weird for me. I almost doubled down and started the episodes like, I'm super excited to announce LJ's back on the podcast. April Fools. I don't know. I was trying to think of something clever and I was like, nah, let's not, because it's already annoying when I see it and I hear it. And then I'm gonna be the guy. You know what I mean? Then I'm gonna be that motherfucker. So I was trying hard, man, not to be that motherfucker. Actually, somebody reached out to me the other day. It was on Facebook, and I was pretty flattered by it because this year is our 20-year anniversary, high school anniversary. It's our high school reunion, our 20-year high school reunion.
Give me a hell yeah.
And I think Corey gave me the statistics. So if this ain't completely true, blame Corey. He said we had a 99 student graduation party, or like whatever the fuck it's called. 99 students graduated in the year of 2006 in Smithville, which kind of seemed like a lot, to be honest with you, because I remember just seeing them same 5'6" motherfuckers. But he said 99. I was like, damn, is it that much? And he's like, yeah. So we have this Facebook group chat, group, right? Facebook group. And it says, Smithville class of 2006. And it's supposed to happen in July 11th. And I think it's not getting as much traction as they wanted it to get. So who you going to call? San Antonio's number one podcast, baby. And you notice I didn't say Smithville's number one podcast because people in Smithville don't fuck with your boy. I can count about this many people that I graduate that follow me on the podcast page. I don't even know if they know about it. They do in San Antonio? But they do in San Antonio, baby.
Give me a hell yeah.
And this girl on the Facebook chat said, hey, Jonathan, if you can you promote and share updates on your episode? That'd be dope to, help get this thing skyrocketed. So I felt honored that she would ask me. I'm like, sure, of course. I got you. But then I start to thinking, right? So like, number one, let's start here. They got it scheduled July 11th. July 11th is supposed to be International Fight Weekend, and Conor McGregor is rumored to be coming back. He's my favorite fighter of all time. So if you're going to get me a 20-year anniversary reunion or the Conor McGregor comeback fight, you're probably going to catch me in Las Vegas that weekend. But let's go ahead and promote the Smithville 20-year high school reunion. But then I get to thinking, right? What the fuck are we going to do at a 20-year reunion? Like everything that we're used to, we can't do. Like, could you, like, we walk in, it's like, oh, shit, dude, there's Randy. Hey, bud, what's up? Long time no see. Yeah, man. What are you up to? Oh, you know, just, I'm out working with my dad. We're, at the welding thing. Nice. Yeah, what about you? Still in San Antonio? Yep, still here. Nice. Oh, shit, there's Kevy. What's up, girl? Hey, John, you finally got taller? Yep, grew a little bit since 2006, right? Yeah. So what are we all doing? Nice. I'm guessing we're going to have the music, right? Like, that's kind of the intriguing part. Like, hey, now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play. It's like, boy, remember this, dude? But we can't, like, the parties that we used to, there was like booty dancing and stuff. Can't go booty dancing no more. Like, can't booty dance. Most of us married with kids. Could you imagine? Like, we signed the NDA, whatever happens, happens, put a little Juvenile on? Not gonna happen. You can get some country music. You're my best friend. Baby, I'm amazed by you. Like, what do we do? I feel like the 20-year reunion is for people to judge people, is what I'm getting at. Like, woo! Oh boy, done gained about 100 pounds. Didn't recognize him. Pulls up in the whip. Hey, John, you mind giving me a jump? And I don't want to switch topics, but I was at my kids' jiu-jitsu tournament the other day. I'll be back to the reunion story. And I was having this small talk with this dude, and I had one of them waters that I'd be drinking on, right? And the guy's like, dude, haven't had one of those since I was a kid. And I'm a nice guy. I had an extra one I just happened to have an extra one in my car. I give it to him. I was like, here you go, bro. He's like, I can't take that. I'm like, you can. He's like, I can't take it. I'm like, it's water. Chill. Take it. Enjoy it, reminisce, take the water. So he's like, dude, thanks. He's drinking in front of his wife. And I literally hear him say, oh, God, this brings back so much memories. And so I felt like I did a good deed. I'm like, I did that for him. Great. I'm walking out to my car and he goes, hey, sir. I'm like, yeah. What's up? He goes, I need a favor from you if you don't mind. And I say, okay, what's going on? My car won't start. Sure, I'll give you a jump. We're starting. He starts. Still not starting. I'm like, give it some gas, maybe. I was always told just to give it some gas. He's just pumping the fuck out of it. I'm like, is it gonna go? Because I'm late now. We're going back and forth. Finally, after like 7 minutes of like, finally starts. He's like, dude, thanks a lot. Back to my high school reunion story. So, what do we do? I heard it was $30 to get in there. That's fine, I guess. No big deal. Do a baller like your boy. But it's also like, okay, what do we do? And here's what fucking fucks me is not in a bad way, because I do want this to be a successful event. And I will try to attend if Conor McGregor does not fight that weekend. But everybody this is my fear. Everybody that's going to show up to the high school reunion is also going to be at the Jamboree in a few weeks for free. And guess what? It already has the space, already has the music, already has the food, already has the beverage. And guess what? You're not stuck with the 2006 crew. You got everybody, including the 2006 crew. You see what I'm saying? Ding, 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 ding. So what I would have suggested is let's get the 2006 crew together. We get there earlier than a bitch if need be. We get a table or 2 or 3. We set up at the Jamboree. We don't have to pay the venue. We don't have to pay the ticket fee because we pay the Jamboree ticket fee. You already got the music. You got the people plus some. Cause, and again, the guy that said this tragically passed away. But he's like, yep, don't get out much. Remember we talked about this? It was kind of bad because the guy passed away recently. But he was saying like, can my wife go? Like, I never get out with the kids. Like, kids are going to be in the back. Are they going to be in the parking lot? What's up with the kids, right? The things you got to think about. And these guys want to go to this event. I was speaking to this one dude at Jamboree a few years ago. He's like, dude, John, what's going on, man? And I was trying to troll him. And I thought he was going to pick up on it. And he's like, dude, what's up, man? I was like, nothing much, dude. He's like, how's San Antonio? I'm like, San Antonio's treating me well. He's like, really? I was like, yeah, I'm dating a doctor. And he goes, you're dating a doctor, man? I was like, yeah, dude, she's the best head doctor in town. And I'm like holding back my laughter. And he's like this, dude, she must be raking in the cheese. And I'm like, oh, phew, 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 went over your head. And it was crazy to me though, like, didn't know that doctor was. It was wild. So yeah. Last thing I want to say about the high school reunion there's one person in particular on our group chat, very chatty, has a lot of recommendations. But guess what? You live in Florida, Bubba. You're not going. You're not going. And if you're not going, get off the chat. Hey, you from Florida. You're not going, are you? Get off the chat. We don't want to hear from you, dude. Not to mention, you're not an OG. You didn't go there since second grade like your boy. You got there in the 11th grade. Stay off the chat. Keep your recommendations to yourself. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Woo! Okay. So, on my 9 to 5, I'm kind of a big deal. And they had me run this department meeting. I'm the MC, literally. I'm the MC on the mic, right? For over 300 people. Thank God it was virtual, so it was just on Zoom. And they're like, we want you to create the deck. We want you to create every slide. You're going to MC the meeting. And we want you to, run the icebreaker that we're going to have during the event. I'm like, sure. I have plenty of time to prepare. I'm feeling good. That day, I woke up extra early. I got my favorite drink at Dutch. Shout out to the Electric Berry. I'm feeling good. So the meeting started at 2. I'm going over some last minute things, doing this, doing that, and it was baseball themed. So I created a Zoom for myself, and I'm just going over all the little minor details, what I'm going to do. Like, I can't do it because of this, but I will. And I'm like, he hit it out of the park. And I'm doing all this like, yeah. And I'm in this conference room doing all this by myself. And I'm just making sure like I'm going to be the best host and it's going to be fun. Around 1:45, I was in charge of doing this trivia game where, watch this, just to give you an example.
What do I feel? What do I say?
You heard that, didn't you? You heard it. You heard it. I didn't think that this was going to be an issue, but was this too loud? Is this better? I don't know. So we got to test the sound. So I reach out to my leader and I said, hey, she said, yeah. She said, everything going good? You're about to be on 15 minutes. I said, yeah, everything's good. I just want to make sure the sound is okay. And she's like, sure, what's going on? I was like, no, everything's good. I was like, I just want to make sure it's not too loud, for the people that are hearing it from home. She said, okay, cool. So I go, all right. Is that too loud? Mind you, I'm playing music. And I don't hear nothing. I'm like, you don't hear this right now? I don't hear anything. I'm like, damn, that's kind of weird. And then she hits me with, why is this barely coming up right now? Like, you're supposed to be in the Zoom in about 5 minutes. Why is this a thing right now? And I'm like, it's a thing because I didn't think it was going to be a thing. And she's like, what do you mean you didn't think it was going to be a thing? And I'm like, what the, like, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to our friend a few days ago. I'm like, could this, it's not a thing. If you could hear me, I've been in plenty of Zoom meetings where girls talking on the Zoom and her little kids like, mama. And I'm like, okay, shut your kid up, right? Or I'm in the room where you just hear TV in the back. I didn't think that this would be an issue. So we're working, because on Zoom, you could do the share audio and it shares what's on. Like if I'm showing a YouTube clip or if I'm showing something else that's on my computer, you do share audio so the rest of the Zoom could hear it. I'm fully aware of that. But something from your phone, I didn't know that there was some sort of noise cancellation, right? So like we're trying to figure this out. She's like, pause. Let's exit this Zoom and get in the other Zoom. So whatever we do to fix it, you're on the right Zoom. Ding, 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 ding. I'm like, good idea. Let's do it. We jump into the other Zoom. It's at 1:50. Meeting starts at 2. Why the fuck are there people in the meeting already? I'm like, fuck, right? So I'm like, shit. So I'm pretending I'm supposed to be sharing my screen because again, I'm emceeing, like greeting people as they come in. Hey, thank you for showing up, guys. I'm supposed to have, I had a title page that I was supposed to be sharing. Ain't none of that being shared because I can't share my screen because I'm still working on the audio issues. 157, 158. Finally, this lady's like, bingo, click here, those 3 dots, share audio, you're good to go. I'm like, 3 dots, share audio, good to go. Click. My manager reaches out and she's like, are we good? I'm like, I think we're good, but I can't test it because I'm already sharing my screen and the meeting starts in a minute. And she's like, all right, let's run it. So keep in mind, I'm in this meeting. I'm trying to pretend that everything's good. I'm trying to pretend like I'm not stressed. I'm trying to pretend like we didn't have that roadblock. And I'm just trying to stay focused. Hey, thank you for joining. Da, 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 da. Get my voice on. Thank you for joining, guys. Everything. Blah, 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 blah. I'm passing the baton. All right, guys. So-and-so is about to speak. Thank you so much, so-and-so. So-and-so. On to you. Like the fucking weatherman, right? Everything's going well. And then like, all right, Jonathan, it's your icebreaker. And so I'm like, all right, cool. I'm about to play an introduction song to just see if I get a reaction. Watch this. So I go, this one.
If the Red Sox were in this stadium tonight, this would probably be around the center.
Where the fuck's it at? And I'm just expecting some sort of reaction, some sort of. I don't care if they ever come back in a root. This is all I'm seeing. And so I'm like, well, I don't think the audio is going to work. So I go through the whole bitch. Do. It's time to play the songs. I play the songs. We can't hear anything. I'm like, shit. I'm pissed off. Thank God there's some techie dude that's in there. Good. Now here's my problem. All that, no real issue. We got it figured out in like a minute or two. not that much of a hiccup. So the game, there was 12 songs. We have songs from Taylor Swift, Miley Cyrus, the Beatles. I mean, some clear as day, safe songs. Walk it like I talk it. Hey, walk it like I talk it. Hey, walk it like I talk it. So the point was, as I told all my leaders, it's the bottom of the 9th inning, 2 outs. You're up to bat and we need a home run. What is your walkout song? What's that hype song that's just going to get you fucking going, right? So I'm playing. So the point of the game, just to fill all you guys in, is I played 12 random songs and you had to guess what song goes with what leader based on the hype of the leader, right? So I'm playing all these 12 songs. Finally, they're working. But rewind to me preparing for the... There were 3 of the 12 songs that had explicit on there. And my manager said, hey, a few of those songs are explicit. Should you get the edited version? And I said, we don't have to go that route because I told each employee, each leader to give me a 10 to 15 second snippet. I've reviewed all of the 10 to 15 seconds, all safe, no cuss words, all work appropriate. She said, cool, got everything control. That's what I like to hear. Cool. I'm going down to one of these songs. Now, mind you, I put this on everything I love. Everything I love. Of all 12 songs, there was one song that I told myself, hard start. And hard start was in red, bold letters. Hard start 107. Because I knew before 107 was going to be a fucking problem. Now, I don't know if it's because I saw it was that song and I kind of panicked and I don't know if it was a simulation. I don't know if I don't know what the fuck happened. But you guys know that Eminem song, right? I'm not afraid to take a stand. Everybody, come take mine. Everybody's heard it.
I'm not afraid.
Take a stand. Now, I'm supposed to start the song right here. And everybody's supposed to say, oh, that's so-and-so. No, that's so-and-so. No, I think it's so-and-so. Tell me why I started the song on accident right here. No. Right here. I pulled it up. I thought I had it. So when I was trying to get right to the 107 mark, I think I went like this with my finger. And when I pulled it, I think it zipped it. I think it went zip. I think it went zip. And it started right here. And I go, oh, fuck. And I'm... Put his dick in the dirt, fuck the whole universe in front of 300 people. Oh my God. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. So I'm like scrambling. I'm trying to turn it down. I finally get it off, but then I don't need it off. Now I need to play the 10 seconds that I need to play 10 seconds. I'm like, oh, fuck. So I'm like, shit. Not afraid to take a stand. And I'm trying to recover off this fucking blooper. Everybody. And I'm like, come take my hand. And then you hear, I'm looking at the chat and people put in the chat, beep, 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 beep. And I'm like, oh shit. So it was a clusterfuck. And I get out of the fucking meeting and I don't even know if I have a job. I walk out of the conference room. I don't even know if I have a job. And what happens? People praise me. Oh my God, dude, that was fucking awesome. Best town hall, best icebreaker. I loved it. I would have never guessed your song. And you're probably wondering, what's your song, right? Here it is. Hey, Alexa, play my song if it was the ninth inning, bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. Your boy Jay hands up to bat. I went back and forth. Or do I go? That was one of the two. Or do I go? Oh boy, did I want to go this sumbitch. Did I want to go this son of a bitch, dude? Oh boy. This was up for top consideration too. And now up to bat. 5'11", 210 pounds. The left-hander slugger out of Smithville, Texas. Mr. J.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Oh, shit. Where the fuck? There he is. Oh, boy. Nobody guessed my song. They all thought it was Walk It Like I Talk It from the Migos. So that was cool, right? Walk it like I talk it. Hey, walk it like I thought I was fired though. Long story short, thought I was fired. Boy, there's so much to talk about here, and I don't really. You want another story? Should we save some stories? I was felt super bad for Chuck Norris. R.I.P. to Chuck Norris. And it's just weird how this world works, right? I haven't really thought of Chuck Norris, the man, the myth, the legend, in a long time. I haven't thought of Chuck Norris in a really long time. I'm not kidding. I sat down with Mr. Klingbeil, and we talked about Chuck. And I used to watch Walker, Texas Ranger. Me and my dad used to always watch Walker, Texas Ranger every night before bed. It was like one of the shows that we used to watch. So it was very reminiscing of me and my dad spending time watching the shows and other shows, right? Simpsons, Seinfeld. But Walker, Texas Ranger was one of those shows. And it was crazy because when Alan suggested the water, C-Force, and I saw it was Chuck Norris, and I'm creating a reel about how my guest was badass and he drinks Chuck Norris water. Bow, bow, bow. And then you get the notification that he passed away. Like, for me, it really fucked me up because when's the last time I thought of Chuck Norris? Of all guests, of all drink recommendations, he suggests and requests, bars, a C-Force water. I get him the C-Force water. It's a Chuck Norris water. I post the episode. The day I post, he passes away. Make it make sense, chat. I hate when people say chat. But seriously, how crazy is that? How fucking crazy is that? Oh shit, fucked me up. It was fucked me up enough to put it in the agenda. Fuck me up. Tried the Big Arch Burger from McDonald's. Let me tell you one thing about that shit.
Damn!
Give me a hell yeah.
Baller! Oh boy, did I love the Big Arch Burger. Let me tell you something about the Big Arch Burger. Some bitch is heavy. You lift it up. Give me this off because she heavy. Got the Big Arch Burger in it heavy. It's heavy. 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 That shit's heavy. Baller. I don't even think it's the Big Mac sauce. It may be the Big Mac sauce, but it was similar to the Big Mac sauce. 2 quarter-pound patties, triple cheese, at least double cheese for sure. Cheesy. I didn't really care. I didn't really care for the fried onions. A lot of people probably like, what? I love the fried onions. Wearing a Iron Maiden shirt. Name a song, motherfucker. Fuck you. I loved the Big Arch. So if you haven't tried the Big Arch and you go to McDonald's, which a lot of us do, Big Arch, baby. Went to Pint House Pizza, man. It is a kind of a tricky location to get to. But boy, was Pint House Pizza baller. Shout out to my boy C-Rock. Do-Rocky Dukaki. We went to Pint House Pizza in Round Rock. I love IPAs, right? Like if you love IPA, you got to go to Pint House Pizza. It's the electric jellyfish. That's the one it's known for. Baller. But then I tried one called the Throwing Hammers. Baller! Oh, and the pizza. I got the meat lover pizza because I love meat. No diddy. It was baller. The entire experience, 10 out of 10. The only issue was I wasn't the only one trying to go to Pint House Pizza. It was packed to the gills. So maybe when you go, you'll be a little bit more fortunate, like to get a table. So it was a fucking hassle. A David Hasselhoff. It was a David Hasselhoff to get a table. But boy, oh boy, and that motherfucker right there is the electric jellyfish too. But boy, is it 10 out of 10. Pizza's fantastic. They have a jalapeno ranch. Real quick, you blow in or blow out to whistle? I blow in. A lot of people blow out. Any which way. Pint House Pizza. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. The J-Hand stamp of approval. Especially if you like IPA. Because it's right there, fresh off tap. Oh my God. It's so fire. This beer is on fire. Anyways. Got one more story for you, but I don't want to bust yet. Went to Bastrop the other day. That's always fun for me, man, because like I said, it's just you kind of reminisce just the back roads and driving to your dad's house. And it was a really, really like heartfelt moment for me because my dad bought my son a BB gun. And he's 9. And just his little bitty arms, because you got to cock that son bitch back and slam it back in place. And he's just like struggling to cock it. And then my dad's like literally like hands on, put that motherfucker on. And he's talking to him like a man too, bro. Put that motherfucker on your shoulder, God damn it. And he's like, hold that gun right. You're looking out the wrong eye. That's why you're not hitting the goddamn can. And then finally, bink, his eyes light up. We're like, it was like one of the best recent moments that I've had because it was 3 generations right there. Boom, boom, boom. All 3 together, all doing some man shit, shooting the BB gun. Then my son finally hitting the can that's probably 20, 30 feet away. Dink! And just his face lights up. And oh my God. I don't even know why I put Bastrop on the agenda other than that. I don't know. Went to Buc-ee's, obviously. What's your Buc-ee order? You go to Buc-ee's. You know what? I'm not going to say they're overrated because I love them, but I never finish them. That's why I kind of want to say they're overrated. The beaver nuggets. I love beaver nuggets, but God damn, like, it's just me and my daughter at the house. Like, does anybody finish a bag of beaver nuggets? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Now, I've told people this and they think I'm crazy. You use the beaver nuggets as cereal. That's a J-Hen exclusive. You pour the beaver nuggets in a bowl, pour some milk in that bitch, and you eat it like cereal. 10 out of 10. I love the sausage on the stick. That shit's fire. The fudge is fire. They have these really good fountain drinks. I think I tried a pineapple cream soda. Fire. So this is another crazy thing. I went to my niece's 6th birthday party in Bastrop. They held it at the skating rink. And I had a birthday party at that same old, crusty skating rink. And somehow, some way in 2026, skating rinks still keep the lights on for you. It's like a Motel 6. We'll keep the lights on for you. How are they still in business? Like, I wanted to like pull my brother to the side and be like, why is your daughter, and I know it's Bastrop, but why is your daughter having your party at this fucking place? It's old and crusty and creepy. Now, was it a good time? Sure. It was fun. I don't go skating because I came to conclusion I'm the worst, like legitimately, like, no, I'm not being dramatic. I cannot skate. I needed one of them walkers the last time she had a party there. I'm definitely, so they're like, why aren't you skating? No. And it was funny too because I was skating, and my son remembered this story. That's the crazy part. Is I'm skating, right? I have the skates on, and I have the little walker, and then like I'm midway through my lap in the fucking like whatever the fuck it's called. What do you call that, Beans? The floor. Is it called anything?
Rink.
The rink. I'm midway through the rink, and a kid about 6 years old comes up to me and goes, "Sir, that's my walker. Can I have it back?" I'm like, can I at least get back to the car? I don't know how to skate. And he's like, so I give him the walker back, and I'm like, it was a disaster. So I'm like, no, I'm not trying to do no skating. It was fun for the kids. Kids still skate, bust their ass, don't cry, no nothing. It's pretty cool. But yeah, that moment with my dad was worth sharing because it's those type of moments that we all live for, man. And it was a really, really nice moment. And I was recording my dad and my son take pictures, and I was recording and taking pictures of them, and they were really in it. And it was kind of cool. So like the next morning he wakes up and the first thing he says is, "Dad, can we go shoot my BB gun?" I'm like, sure, let's go do it. And he just loved the BB gun. And then you from a BB gun, pellet gun, 22, shotty, hunting. You will figure it out. But he's a real country boy. No, I'm kidding. It was good. It was really good experience, though, man. It was really, really good. Glad that I went. A few things. What I got? About 18 more minutes. I'm watching a lot of TV shows lately. Not watching a lot. I'm lying. Watching a few good ones. Let's start there. I'm watching this show called Age of Attraction on Netflix. I didn't like it at first, and I was like, man, how am I on episode 3? How am I on episode 4? Fuck, I gotta wait a week for the episodes to drop, right? It got me, but the show is they get like 3 old ass cougars. They get 3 old ass men. They get 3 young women, and they get 3 young dudes. And what's that? 12, 15, 18 people, 20 people. I don't know. They all commingle together. And then you find, no youngs ever match up. No olds ever match up. Like, I guess the name of the game is, hey, like on their applications, like, hi, I'm 22 stud. Look at my 6-pack. Whoops, that shirt almost slipped up, boy. You ain't ready for that dead bod, baby. Here's my 6-pack. And then he's like, I'm into mature porn on Pornhub, and I want to rail out an old lady. And then it switches like, I like older men. They're mature. They have a good head on their shoulders, and they're what I'm looking for. And then it's like, hi, I'm an old woman, and I don't like old men. I like rock hard dick. And then the old guy's like, oh yeah, I like young women. And they commingle. Let me cut to the chase. I haven't finished the show, but it doesn't work out. It's like Love is Blind, right? Like we talk about these Love is Blind shows. Love is not blind. Now you could get me, I could talk to a woman across this wall, and we could bond and we could have attraction and we could build this huge connection. And we walk out the room and she's a 7 or an 8 and she's not a 10. It's like, well, fuck it. Yeah, I get a 7 or 8. Our chemistry's amazing. Fuck it, let's run it. That doesn't mean love is blind. That just means she's a 7 or 8. Connection's there. Clock's ticking. Fuck it. Right? People chalk that up as love is blind. That's not love is blind. And so when this Age of Attraction show on Netflix, these people, they have nothing in common. There was a lady that had a son older than the man she was dating. So the son and the dude are having a bromance, and the mom's like, I want cock. Honey, quit talking to my son. I want dick. How does that work? And the old man with the young girl, the young girl was totally woke. She's like, ew, don't talk to me like that way. And he's like, what am I talking about? Like, there was a time where apparently some young dude hollered at the young girl, and the old man didn't like that he was hollering at his girl. He's like, hey, motherfucker, don't be hollering at my girl. Throws his dukes up, squares up, ready to squabble. And she's like, ew, don't act like that. It's ghetto. It scares me. Ew. The guy's like, well, 10 out of 10 times, if a man's talking to my girl and he gets disrespectful, I'm going to throw these dukes. And she's like, please don't never mind. This ain't going to work. And he's like, fuck it. It ain't going to work then. But these are real scenarios that are on the show. How, Sway? It just doesn't work. But the show was entertaining. I got one more episode just to confirm they don't work. But in my humble opinion, I don't think it works. Like, I can't get with a 60-year-old woman. Like, the fuck that? And a 60-year-old woman, like, I can see how you would want a young hunk like your boy, right? Like, I can see the benefits of getting with somebody younger, male or female. But like, for what? Like, I don't know. It was a weird show to watch because it's very odd. Like, there was one guy, I think 22, and the girl was like in her 60s. It's like, odd. And the girls, they always want the sugar daddies, right? Like, oh, he's rich. I don't give a fuck. I was watching this other podcast today, and he was interviewing this girl. He's like, are you dating? And she was like, no, I'm not. He's like, well, put an age limit. Like, what's the youngest? What's the oldest? She's like, I'm open. He's like, okay, well, like open younger? She's like, both ways. I'm open. Open. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. So like, women really don't give a fuck how old they are. Like, I feel like maybe I'm wrong, but a younger woman and an older man have a better chance of lasting than a younger dude. Actually, take that back. I put my fucking house on it. A younger woman and an older dude will last longer than an older woman and a younger dude. Mark my words. And it was funny because I saw this thing on Instagram. It says guys, I think it said 87, by the way, but maybe it said like in their late 30s. I forget what it was, but guys born from this year to this year, you're in your prime. They said you got like 20-year-olds hollering at you, girls your age hollering at you, and old ass cougars hollering at you. You just get the whole, you're like right here and you just get the whole bitch. And it was funny to me because I have a friend that recently told me that he was at the gym and some girl was talking to him and like they were kind of having small talk, and he hit her, was like, well, how old are you? And she said like 23. He's like, whoa. I'm 38. Hey, me, I'm 38. And she's like, wow, you look good for your age. And the first thing I thought of was ding, 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 ding. Age of attraction, live and in the flesh. It was weird for me, like, to hear that story. I was like, damn, like, he's like, nah, I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. And I respect him for it. I was like, cool, that's dope. But The Age of Attraction, Netflix, watch it. That's the first one. Number 2. I don't know. This one's weird because this has been right up my alley lately. Orange swag. It's a show called Paradise on it's a show called Paradise on Hulu. And it kind of reminds me of like our modern day world that we're living in. And another I pray to God I'm saying this right. It was another, I don't even think it was another country. Let me think about this. Something blew up the United States. And only the upper echelon government people knew about it. And they were basically only giving like 1 or 2 people vouchers basically to live in this underground world. It was like Hunger Games. Like, I think only like 3,500 people can live down here. And they find like it was weird because they needed rain. Like, all right, so put on the rain. And they're like, and like, they're like, all right, turn on the lights for the morning. And like, and like it's its own make-believe world, but other people in the actual world are still alive, and they know the only way to survive is to go to the underground world. It's a pretty damn good show. I don't want to give it all away. Paradise on Hulu. Stamp of approval. The J Hen approval. It's good. The most recent show I just started yesterday, and it's a little like literally it's a little gay. Hey, it's a little gay, but it's really good. It's a show on HBO Max called DTF. And it has one of my absolute favorite actors in there, Jason Bateman. One of my absolute favorite actors. And it has Hopper from Stranger Things. And even the woman actress is someone you would know. She's a familiar face. Can't remember where, but she is a familiar face. And without giving too much of the plot away, damn good show. I'm only 2 episodes in, so maybe I changed my mind. But the first 2 episodes, it hooked me. DTF, I love it. But before I go, let me make sure I just getting everything I need to get off my chest. Give me a hell yeah. 2 more things. I gotta hurry. 3 more things technically. Chris Brown at his show. We'll leave you with this one. Making out with that married woman and her husband's in the fucking crowd having to watch that shit. So, would I have a problem with it if my girl kissed Chris Brown at Chris Brown's concert if she was the lucky one on stage? It's a legit question. Okay, it's not as easy. Oh, hell no. Fuck no, dude. Fuck no. Fuck no. She better never, motherfucker. It's not that easy. Now, I gotta be... Oh, here it comes. No, play it at the very beginning because this is my main point. Fuck, it doesn't really show it in this clip. But she initiates the kiss. He's like right in her face, being all sexual. And then you see her tongue go.
Yeah.
That's where I got the fucking problem. If he pulls you on stage and he's grinding on you, right here. Oh, we got problems. I'm walking out. Wait. I'm walking out. Wait. I'm out. See ya. I'm out. I wouldn't have a problem if she got caught on the stage. If he was grinding on her, make no mistake. I want to be absolutely clear. I would not like it. I would be jealous. I'd be insecure. I'd be mad. But I'd be okay with it. We'd be able to sleep in the same bed that night. If he like kind of breezed over and kissed her, I'm okay with it. But when she goes in for the, whoa, we're done. Man, Beans, are we done?
No.
You would be okay with that?
You're a party pooper.
You would be okay with that?
That's all right. Let her have fun. She did it, right? Now I have a pass.
Whoa, talk it.
Now I have a pass. And she don't have to be famous.
No, you got a pass now?
Yes.
Oh, man, that's good shit, man. That is good shit. Thank you for that. All right, 2 more things. Ding ding. Oh, on Facebook. This is a funny one. I think I can be this one short though. On Facebook, you know how them random groups be popping up on your feed? I got this random group that popped up on my feed called San Antonio Hood Uber.
Oh yeah.
Boom!
Oh, no.
Whoa!
Yeah.
First things first, they're not just offering rides on that fucking group. They're offering everything on that group. That's number one. Even one person put on there, hey, I need a discharge paperwork from a hospital. Can anybody help? What? And so the number one question you would have, because I had it, was, why don't you just go to regular Uber? Number two is, if you're the Uber driver, you don't want Uber to skim off your profit. So you're getting 100% of the profit. So the Hood Uber makes sense. Number two, can you make the name different than Hood Uber? Like, I feel like that's not really intriguing me to pick me up at my house and take me to the airport. That's just me, but people are getting ripped off. Like, people are getting scammed. People are getting trolled. Hey, can you well, there's that.
Looking for a massage tomorrow morning, willing to pay, let me know.
Oh my God. I'm literally gonna log off. I kept it on there just so I can like have stuff to talk about. But like, yeah, a doctor, what do they call it? Like, whatever fucking shit. It's insane. People are saying like, hey, can you come pick me up at this address? They get there and they're like, hey, where you at? See ya. Nobody's there. Nobody's there. They're trolling people. I mean, I don't know. I would never suggest the ride on the San Antonio Hood Uber page. It's a wild thing. Anybody that has a Facebook, log on to the group. It's fucking crazy. Last story. This last story, I heard that it's against the law. So allegedly, I got a food stamp plug. You know what I'll say? A friend. This is a story that I heard. A friend got a food stamp plug, and they were like, bro, go ham on the food stamps. Like, and in the hood, the deal with the food stamps is half off. So if you spend $600, pay me $300. You get $400 worth of groceries, give me $200, $50. You know, they cut it in half. And I was told that there's this food stamp plug, and legit, you know, everything's cool, man. Go get you some groceries. And I was like, this is just a story, as you know, whatever, allegedly. I'm like, hell yeah, dude, I'm fucking down. They said, you got to go pick up old boy. I'm like, he can't just give me the card and the pen. Nah. He has to go with you. I'm like, all right, bet. I go up to the house, pick him up. If he's listening for whatever reason, cool guy. Very odd. Having some small talk, because apparently he lives in Mexico now. I'm like, oh, that's cool, bro. Like, yeah. Speaks fluent English and apparently fluent Spanish too. We get to the HEB, and I'm thinking like, all right, bro, like, meet up with you in about 30? Nah, he's going to go down with me every single aisle and make comments on everything I buy. I buy a 12-pack of these Dr. Pepper Blackberry. Dude, I didn't know they had Dr. Pepper Blackberry. I was like, yeah, man, I'll give you one if you want one. I don't drink anything zero sugar. I'm like, oh, okay. Going down a little bit later, I get these chips. Oh, man, those look good. Yeah, I won't eat them. I'm like, oh, okay. So we're driving, we're having fun, we're talking every single aisle. There's more to the story. I'm trying to hurry it up, but I'm trying to have small talk with the dude when we get back in the whip. And I'm like, so like, where do you work in Mexico? What do you do? He's like, oh, I don't work in Mexico. I'm like, you don't? And he's all like, nope. I'm like, why not? He's like, ever since 2020, I've just given up. I was like, giving up? Why, man? That sucks. I've came to the conclusion I'm not going to buy no house. I'm not going to have no fancy car. And love is not in my fortune. And I was like, damn, not even in Mexico? And now I'm talking about the love portion, because I'm thinking we can get you some love in Mexico. You know what I mean? Like that seems like a pretty easy fix. And he's like, nah, the jobs aren't really. I was like, no. Fuck the jobs. I'm talking about the Latines, dude. The Latinas. Like, you can't find a Latina? He's like, yeah. First off, my requirements to be with me, mind you, this guy is creepy looking. He goes, are pretty high. First things first, I need a girl that's not vaccinated. And in Mexico, there's like a 98 vaccination rate. So there's my chances. And I'm like, damn, I didn't realize it was like 98%. He was like, yeah. Plus, I'm really looking for a virgin.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Christ.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh. So I was like, damn, I don't know if I could, like, fuck. Like,
Listen, Jeffrey.
right? What
I
the
can't
fuck?
help you.
And so I'm thinking, fuck, yeah, that's another thing. I wanted to talk about Palm Beach Pete too. Shit. So long story short, we're talking and he's going down this rabbit hole and he's talking to me about groceries, about how the bad groceries aren't going to be accepted for food stamps anymore. And he's like, yeah, the reason I think it is because I think that people need them so much that they're going to skyrocket the prices and they want us to pay for them. And I was like, damn, that's I never thought of that. And he's like, yeah. And then he was going down these rabbit holes and these conspiracies. And we had this pretty weird conversation, right? Very awkward, very weird. Never met the dude. He's talking about this and talking about that. I pull up to his house and this kind of creeped me out too. Cause he pull up and it kind of quiet and I don't really know what to say to him. I'm like, all right, boss. Well, thanks, bro. And he goes, again, remember I told you I was going to get back to this phrase, but like he hits me with hey, can you do me one favor? Baba, the deal's done. What do you need? And I'm like, sure, what's up? And he goes, what's your relationship with Jesus Christ? And I take this deep breath and I'm like, well, fuck.
Well, I'm not a virgin.
It's there. I was like, it's there, man. I was like, as I got older, I was like, yeah, I'm trying to be like funny, like Chevy Chase. I'm just like, oh, it's there. Since I got a little older, I can't lie, it's fell off a little bit, but I still believe in the man upstairs. And he goes, with the straightest face in the world, he goes, I'm here to tell you right now, my belief is that the world is going to end very soon. And my advice to you is get in good with God. And I was like, yeah. And kind of like what Beans was telling you last episode, it went down the religion and about this and that. And he's like, yeah, trust me, the end is near, Bubba. And I was like, yeah, I really do need to get that relationship with God. And he goes, trust me. He said, it's hard for me to spread the word in Mexico, but I'm here right now. Please spread the word, getting good with God. And I said, absolutely, dude. We shook hands, we dapped it up, and then we peaced out. Dude, tell me how I went to HEB and spent $460 on groceries. I got brisket, pork belly, ribeye, you know what I'm saying? Eddie was with me. He's like, Dad, can I have some candy? Put it in the car. Just throw it in the bag. Just throw it in the bag. Last thing, Beans, I want your opinion on this. I know we're trying to keep it at an hour, but last thing, because I know you're going to want this. Oh, thank God, he's already on it. Bruh, that is Epstein. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
To do with Jeff Epstein. I'm Palm Beach Pete, and just wanted to spread positive vibes. Hey everybody, it's Palm Beach Pete in Palm Beach. It's a beautiful sunny day here. I'm so excited to be on Cameo. Hit me up because there's a limited amount of requests. But on a serious note, part of my proceeds will be going to City Parks Foundation, which helps the youth in the New York City region for tennis and learning. Have a great day. I really want to connect with you all out there in the Cameo world. I'm not Jeff.
So LJ had sent me a clip of Palm Beach Pete when he was driving down the hallway, and he goes, I can't fucking believe it. Epstein's still alive. And I'm looking at it, and there was some definite similarities. And I'm like, well, does look like him, but I doubt it. Because at that point, when he was on the highway, we hadn't heard of fucking Palm Beach Pete. Palm Beach Pete wasn't even a guy. It was just a dude driving with the drop top that looked like Epstein. And I was like, fuck, it really does look like Epstein. And I'm kind of praying to God that it's not Epstein. And then this Palm Beach Pete comes out and says, hey, I'm not Epstein. Yeah, we look alike, not him. But then it gets weirder because I sent that response to LJ. I'm like, it's not, dude. It's Palm Beach Pete, right? It's not Epstein. It's Palm Beach Pete. Bro, their bottom teeth, the exact same.
When I was watching the video, I was like, the teeth. I got to look at the teeth.
The teeth are exactly the same.
Wow.
Number 2, there is a spot on his face, like some sort of mole or some sort of mark that Palm Beach Pete had. It goes down a little further. Palm Beach Pete says that he partied with Epstein.
Yeah.
He admits that he's hung out and partied with Epstein. If they look that much alike, wouldn't somebody take pictures like in the 80s and 90s and 2000s and post them like, hey, me and Palm Beach Pete, here's my, what do they call it? My doppelganger, like, no. And if Palm Beach Pete was a real Palm Beach Pete, he just created an Instagram in March. Bro, it's 2026. Everybody got an Instagram. And then it shows Palm Beach Pete. Now, this could be AI because, again, in 2026, we don't know what's real. We don't know what's fake. New merch is on the way. The more I see, the less I know. It's coming soon. Mark my words, baller. But it's true. The more I see, the less I know. Because what Bean showed you a few weeks ago with Biden's fucking neck crimpling up fucked me up. I walked out of the studio and was like, damn, I don't think that's Biden. And it's kind of weird because the timing of all this shit, right? I'm always in the belief, speaking of God and speaking of Jesus, that we're in a simulation. What are the fucking chances that the Jim Carrey shit had so much news that Jim Carrey, and shortly after that, like legitimately shortly after that, the Palm Beach Pete, is it Palm Beach Pete? Is it Epstein? Who is it, right? Comes out. Then Bean shows you some shit with Biden's neck. It's like, we don't know what's real and what's fake. We don't. And it's scary. It's scaring me. And then it shows Palm Beach Pete in front of a private jet. Why does Palm Beach Pete, why does he have to be a millionaire? Why does he have to be rich? Why can't he be a regular dude that just pulled up in a fucking Honda Accord? Why does he need to be a rich with a drop top and a fucking private jet? So was it Epstein. But it was the same private jet as the one that Epstein had. That's what I'm going to leave you off at. We don't know what's real. We don't know what's fake. It's 2026. Scary than a bitch. Hold up, man. On Wax the podcast, these solo dolo episodes. Hopefully I can get you another one next week. That's the plan, man. Shout out to my producer, Beans, BFR Productions, On Wax the podcast, San Antonio. Watch those shows, man. Do your due diligence on the shit that I'm saying, man. Just be aware is all I'm saying. Just be aware. I'm not fucking crazy. Some of this shit's not adding up. The war in Iran, some of this shit's not adding up, bruh. Oh, and then Chingo Bling, shout out to Chingo Bling, posted this meme of like what it would be appearing if two dinosaurs were to be having sex. Let me cut to the chase. Impossible, something for you to think about. How the fuck are dinosaurs mating? Not real. And why when you burn a fucking snowball, it turns black? It should fucking evaporate like water. Not real. We're not real. This shit's crazy. We're in the firmament. Oh my God. We're out. Oh my God.